Lost in the tech world? Worried about your security? There's no problem that can't be fixed. Welcome to ClickFix.
All right, let's talk about that heart-stopping moment when you realize you're locked out of your TikTok account. Whether you've forgotten a password or maybe you've even been suspended, don't worry, we've got your back. This is your complete guide to getting your account back.
It's that sinking feeling, isn't it? You grab your phone, you're ready to scroll or post your next masterpiece, and nothing. You're stuck on the outside. Look, it happens to pretty much everyone at some point. But the good news is, there's almost always a way back in.
So, first things first, take a deep breath. No need to panic. We're going to treat this like a rescue mission, and I'm going to walk you through it, step by step. We've broken down all the ways you can reclaim your account, and we're starting right now.
Okay, first up, let's tackle the most common problem of all. You just can't remember your login details. It is super frustrating, for sure. But TikTok has a really straightforward recovery process built right into the app. So let's break it down.
Yup, this is the big one. You know, your username, you probably know the email you used, but that password, poof, vanished from your brain. Not a problem. This is actually the easiest fix of the bunch.
So, here's what you're going to do. Open the app, and you're going to tap Forgot Your Password. Super simple. From there, you get to choose if you want a reset code sent to your phone or your email, whichever is easier for you. Once you get that code, you just pop it in, create a brand new password, and boom, you are back in business.
And what you're looking for is a quick 4-digit code. Keep an eye on your text messages or your email inbox. That little code is basically your key to proving that you are in fact you.
Okay, but what if you're not locked out? What if you're already logged in and you just want to change your password? You know, maybe for a little security spring cleaning or because you think someone else might have it. Well, this process is even easier, and that's because TikTok already knows who you are. All you have to do is head over to your profile, tap that 3-line menu icon in the corner, you know, the one that looks like a little hamburger, then you go into Manage Account and tap Password. Just to be safe, TikTok will send you a quick verification code.
And here's the one little difference to look out for. Because you're already safely logged in, TikTok sends a slightly more secure 6-digit code this time. Just enter that code, set your new password, and you are all set.
Okay, so let's move on to the really tough situation. What happens if you can't use any of those recovery options? You know, maybe you lost access to the email address, or you changed your phone number, or maybe you think you've been hacked. This is when you need to call in the cavalry.
Right, so when all the automated systems can't help you out, your only move is to reach out to an actual human being at TikTok support. You're going to need to open a support ticket and really give them as much information as you possibly can to prove that you are the rightful owner of that account.
Now, when you're filling out that support form, there are a few things that are absolutely critical. For the topic, choose General Account Inquiry. Make sure you include your exact username. Then write a really clear, detailed story about what happened. And here's the pro tip. Add any screenshots you have that might help prove the account is yours. You can actually add up to 10 of them.
Let's switch gears and talk about another really stressful scenario. You go to log in and you get a notification that your account has been suspended. This usually means TikTok thinks you violated one of its community guidelines. But what if you think they got it wrong?
So a suspension doesn't have to be the end of your account. It's not necessarily permanent. TikTok has an official appeals process that lets you make your case directly to their team for a real manual review. This is your chance to explain your side of the story and ask them to reinstate your account.
Okay, this is super important. To file that appeal, you're not using the regular support form. You need to send a direct email to a very specific address, antispam@tiktok.com. That is the dedicated channel just for these kinds of issues, so make sure you use that one. Your email needs to be professional and give them everything they need to make a decision. So, start with your username. Explain what happened. Tell them when this suspension occurred, and this is the most important part. Politely explain why you believe it was a mistake. If you have any proof at all to back up your claim, mention it. The more detail you provide, the better your chances are.
So, we've talked a lot about fixing problems, but how about we talk about prevention? Because honestly, the best way to deal with account recovery is to never have to do it in the first place. A few simple habits can save you a world of headaches later on.
Really, the best advice here is to treat your account access like you treat your house keys. Use a strong, unique password for TikTok. Don't reuse it from other sites, and save it somewhere safe, like a password manager.
And I know it sounds boring, but actually taking 5 minutes to skim the terms of service is the best way to know the rules so you don't accidentally break them.
So, as you can see, getting your TikTok account back is totally manageable once you know the right steps to take. But it does bring up a bigger question, doesn't it? If just one account can cause this much stress, how secure is the rest of your digital life? It's definitely something we should all be thinking about. Thanks for tuning in.
When tech goes wrong, don't feel stuck. ClickFix is here, you've got the luck. ClickFix, we make it right. Tech solutions clear and bright. Click, problems away. Fix your world the easy way. Smart tips every day.